My name is Pedro Peña. I'm the lead engineer and head of the instrumentation group in the physical oceanography division at AOML. Part of what I do here is equipment maintenance, equipment fabrication, and making sure that things run smoothly for our field seasons. The space that you see here is our engineering space. We use these benches that you see all around you to maintain our equipment, and that includes taking them apart. Sometimes we have to design new equipment, so we do even circuit level work here. So we have sophisticated equipment to be able to design and test these things. Over here, what you see is our rosette, or one of our rosettes. And on here, you can see a whole suite of instruments that we use. These devices are basically the heart and soul of our hydrography cruises. What you're seeing here is an XBT, and that's short for expendable bathythermograph. And what it is, it's a fancy thermometer. And the way it works is you throw it over the side and it falls through the water. There's a wire that comes back to us and it gives us the temperature as it falls through the water. And so we've developed equipment here to be able to use these out at sea with a very few number of people. And so what you're looking over here is an auto launcher, and we can load these XBTs into our auto launcher and be able to do these cruises. We've written custom software. It's part of what we do here as well that controls the auto launcher. This is one of our sea gliders. We have 14 of them. We are the largest fleet in NOAA, and we use them primarily to assist the Hurricane Research Division. We deploy them at the beginning of hurricane season, and we more or less position them where we think hurricanes are going to go over, and they will profile in that vicinity, send the data back to us, and we can use it. The data is actually quite important, and it's used in hurricane intensity forecasts. Another one of the instruments that we use here, it's called the PIES. It stands for Pressure Inverted Echo Sounder. And what this does is that it sits at the bottom of the ocean and sends out a sound pulse. That pulse bounces off the surface right back down to the PIES. The PIES waits for that pulse to return and records travel time. It also records bottom pressure. And so PIES are used to replace tall moorings. So big picture, what we do here, and this is a way an engineer would look at it, is that we are measuring energy transport in the oceans in the form of heat. And so all these instruments are used in different ways to measure the information we need to calculate that energy transport. So when we go out to sea, a lot of what we do from start to finish is actually created here in the PHOD engineering department.